And blessings. This is Nubia I, the raw food goddess, the womb priestess, and a holistic practitioner of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, ancient African healing and wisdom for the modern sister. So yes, I am making a video a day after the Brooklyn meetup, the second meetup. It was fabulous. It was so fabulous. We had such a great time. So yeah, I'm going to go across the street just for a second. I am exhausted. We were out there from, I think I got there about 12:15, 12:30, and we didn't leave till 9 p.m. So we closed the park down. It was amazing. And I talked a lot, so my voice is pretty hoarse right now. But it was everything, y'all. It was everything. It was emotional. It was a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, a lot of overcoming, a lot of peace, a lot of sisterhood, a lot of love. So I'm so looking forward to going to Atlanta and then North Carolina and then I don't know where else. Philly. I think I'm going to do Philly. So I'm going to do my best to come and actually, do all that I can do and go all that I can go because it's going to be fun. So yeah, I've got to watch myself crossing the street. It is hot in New York. It's humid. Oh, first of all, we're at Prospect Park. So let me apologize because there's things that I could have done better. And I'm going to do one last meetup at the end of August, maybe the beginning of September, right before I leave. I'm going under the trees. So right before I leave, because I want to get it right. I know there's some sisters that tried to come down or came down but couldn't find a spot. So something that I can improve on and do better is having a banner out front in the park saying, some type of poster sign banner that says, Nubia I meetup, Brooklyn meetup, go this way or something, because a lot of people had a hard time actually finding the meetup. And I don't want that. Some people travel from Jersey and they couldn't come, and that's not cool. That's not cool at all, actually. And that's not what I want for you. I want you to come and be a part of it. So I do apologize for that. I mean, sincerely apologize. But it was, it's like I know what videos I want to do now, what subjects that's important to the sisters, the things that the sisters want to talk about. I feel like I'm more versed in that. Also, it is so nice to put a face to the comments because the comments are not just merely words, they're words that's from people. And so it's so nice to actually, I keep crossing the street because I don't want to, anyway. It's so nice to put faces to the commenters. I think that was the best part of all, and to hug y'all and to be with you and to just be with my sisters, because being with you all is definitely being with my sisters. It was fabulous. That's all that I could say. I don't know if I could say any more to let you know how much and how great it was. So I just wanted to remind people of the July specials. I'm doing a numerology reading for only July special instead of $100. Now we're going to go in a nice shade. Instead of $100, it's, how much is it? Well, how much was it? It's $50 instead of $100. We also have the special, do you want to start your own spiritual business and you don't know how? Instead of $150 for a one-on-one consultation, $75 for that specific one. And we also have the Women Who Run with the Womb, 30 days for $37, no obligation to join. You can try it out, see if it's something you love. That's, I think, what we all needed yesterday was a like-minded sister circle. I think that's what everybody unanimously said. And yes, I'm in Brooklyn. I'm touring. I'm going to do a video where I'm not so exhausted. And I'll tell you more about the meetup in a whole bit. But I just wanted to thank all the ladies that were able to make it and got there. And I want to apologize to all the ladies that attempted to get there but were not able to. I know I had a lot to do with that, so I want to get that tighter. And I just want to say thank you in general for everything that everyone has ever done to make this channel a success. I really, really appreciate you. So What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to walk back to the house. Me and my sister are going to go out for a walk. It is definitely a hot day. So walking is going to be interesting. But I love it. I'm loving the heat. I'm loving the humidity, you know, when it's not so bad, but I still love it. I love being in New York. Yes, I'm a little more, definitely, yeah, just, it's different and it's a blessing. And yes, North Carolina, that's the other place I'm coming to if I didn't say it. So I will be in North Carolina. I think it's going to be the second week in August. And North Carolina and Atlanta might either be the first week in August or the third week in August. I'll have to figure it out. So I'm going to do that as well. And all the meetups are free. And yeah, I would love to hold them, yeah, either in a space that is conducive to hold at least, I think we had about 25 sisters that showed up for the meetup yesterday in total, and there probably was about 10 more that couldn't make it, that couldn't find it. So yeah, everything is good. So many blessings that I will tell you about one of these days, very, very soon. Hear me exhaling a lot. It was so beautiful, yes, to be in Prospect Park. We were surrounded by beautiful trees. We sat on the grass. We sat in a circle. We did womb work and womb healing. We were, I mean, yo, I say we closed the park down. We were there till the lightning bugs came out, okay? We were seriously there till the lightning bugs came out, and it was dark, and that's why we left. But we were holding strong and loving it. It was just amazing, amazing, amazing. Again, if I sound a little lethargic, it's because I talked a lot during the 8 hours. Remember, it was a 3-hour meetup that turned into 8 hours. And we sat for 8 hours, cross-legged, folded legs, you know, so my legs are a little tired. But it is that great tired, you know, a tired from a job well done, when you know you've done what you're supposed to do. This is the work that I've always wanted to do. And the meetups, that just, it's like a new phase in my life, you know, a new phase in my career, a new phase meeting women. Yeah, I just see. And it's okay to see it for yourself and to say it. I just see some wonderful, big things for me in the future, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready. You know, the timing, we should never worry about why this didn't happen when, and when is this going to happen, because timing is everything. And when you realize that timing is everything, you understand it, you'll be more easier on yourself, because you won't be thinking, oh, I'm getting too old, or why hasn't this happened? For me, nothing could have happened before my daughter was going to school, or was about, you know, graduating from high school and going to college. I mean, now, trying to let you see me, now I can see how obvious that is, that it was important for that to happen, because being a mother and taking care of my child is everything to me. It is actually everything. So I see the importance of it, and I understand it, and I don't question it or doubt it. Like, I could just tell you things that has been happening in New York that would just blow your mind. And but I'm not yet. I'll tell you all very soon when things are more solidified. But don't hesitate to get busy doing your life work. Don't hesitate to get busy doing your life work. It is essential. People need your message. You know, there was a sister in the womb circle yesterday at the meetup that said, you know, I want to make videos doing natural hair, but I don't know what else I would be able to add to the forum, in a sense. And I said, you know, it's interesting how we may start off doing videos of natural hair, or maybe even applying makeup, or just doing fashion hauls, and how that turns into something way deeper and more special. And I said, so don't worry, you know, don't worry about if it's other people have that or doing that, do it, because you may be there to give somebody something else that you never even expected, that you're not sure of. And definitely if you stay consistent, you do the work because you love it, you have passion for what you do, you cannot fail. Did I say cannot? Because you cannot fail if you have all of those things in place. So there is a bench, I believe, up ahead, and I'm looking for that bench because I'm going to sit on it while I sit and talk to you. Yes, here it is. So I'm going to sit here. I guess I'm getting my second wind now. So, ladies, don't give up on yourself. Don't think that it's too late. Don't think that you don't have enough, or that you're not enough knowledge, not enough wisdom, not enough understanding. You got more than you think. You know, you have to believe in yourself. Even the people that tell you things or say nasty things or mean things or don't get you, you know, it was the most, what I love about what I do and what I really want to do and what I realize is important is creating sisterhood, particularly between black women, because when I'm here in New York, and you know, so I'm with my sister, and one thing I see is, you know, my sister likes to watch the Wendy Williams show and a lot of is there a Love and Hip Hop, but is that like a reality show? I saw it once with her. I couldn't even take it. It was horrible. And I guess the Atlanta Housewives. Anyway, I'm not trying to, you know, down people. I'm saying that that's a little degrading, I believe, for sisters to be fighting over men, to be fighting because they're jealous, to be fighting because of fear, lack, really. And I don't want that. I know that I think our image needs to be revised. You know, our image needs to be polished and to really represent the true us. But I think that some of us don't know or haven't been the true us because of circumstances. Life, you know, because of life, because of the hustle, because of the working all the time and not being able to sit down with your womb, because of what society says, what our mothers and fathers told us, or people told us about who we are, what we are, and what relationships we need to have with other women. I mean, many of us have grown up hearing things like, you shouldn't trust another woman. First, you don't trust another woman with your man, don't trust another woman, period. You know, women, you trust them as far as you can throw them. Women are sneaky. All these things that are not true. And yesterday, what I hope that I brought to that meetup yesterday was that love for each other. That beautiful, wonderful, trusting love that we could have for one another, because it's real. We don't have to pretend or fake it. It was so much, we wanted the best for each other at that meetup, and we gave it. And when we got away from it, when we start getting into our own pain, and when we start blaming others for the life that we had, I gently brought it back to the truth is that we are loved as women, and sisters especially. We could have sister friends, we could have deep friends. As one of the sisters in the group said, we need that grown woman love. Sisters loving sisters in a grown way. That way that is everlasting, not the kind of superficial way. Not just your homegirl you go shopping with, or your homegirl I guess you drink with or get high with, but your girl that has seen you in your worst and your best and in between, that is there for you forever. It exists, and I'm going to make sure everywhere I go, I do a womb circle. And those 8 hours, I needed that 8 hours just as much as those sisters needed those 8 hours together. That's why my meetups last so long, I realized, because it's very deep. We're not just hugging and kissing, although we are, which is really beautiful, and saying, you know, oh girl, I love your outfit. You know, we're doing some work, and we're doing a tremendous amount of healing, and we're doing it together. We're doing it together. And it's a beautiful, wonderful thing. And so I feel very happy, very blessed, and I will again let you know. I'm ironing out the details for the Atlanta meetup. I have a feeling that's going to be pretty big, and I'm thinking that North Carolina one's going to be pretty big, because I'm hoping people will drive down from the surrounding areas. I'm looking forward to getting to the South. You know, New York is where I was born and raised, where my mother was born and raised, but North Carolina is where my grandmother was born and raised for at least the youngest part of her life until she was about 14, 15. And the Spirit is calling me to get rooted and to go back to North Carolina and to just find myself and to root myself and to ground myself and to go on. And I believe that after I did New York, I'm doing North Carolina, I'm doing the South, I believe that after that I'll be in Africa. Can y'all see me up in Africa doing a meetup in Africa? I totally see it. Like, I see it sooner than I think, and I just felt it, you know. And hopefully in September, I mean, everything working the way it should, and I'm sure it will, that in September I'll be back in London, England again. And this time, ladies, I promise we're going to do a meetup. So I promise. Anyway, I love you all very much. This is Nubia I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing and Wisdom for the Modern Sister. Peace and blessings.